Question number 46. What key vocabulary did you find? 자동차 박물관 appears repeatedly, so we should focus on how the writer feels about it. 오늘, today, 자동차 박물관에 갔습니다. I went to the car museum. 박물관이 작고, the museum was small, and 자동차도 많지 않았습니다. There weren't many cars. 재미가 없어서, it wasn't that fun. 일찍 나왔습니다. I left early. So, what's the overall main thought of the writer? Yes, that he didn't really enjoy the museum he visited today, and so he left it earlier than expected. Let's look at the choices. Number 1. 박물관에 다시 가겠습니다. Would the writer visit the museum again? I don't think so, because he didn't really like it. Number 2. 박물관이 더 컸으면 좋겠습니다. The writer wishes that the museum were bigger. I think that statement isn't necessarily incorrect because he wasn't really satisfied with the size of the museum. 박물관이 작고. And number 4. 박물관에 자동차가 너무 적었습니다. There were only a few cars in the museum. This sentence also correctly conveys the writer's opinion, but both of them, number 2 and number 4, although they are correct, they only indicate a part of the speaker's opinion, meaning they do reveal the reasons the speaker didn't like the museum, but they in of themselves are not his main thought. That is well expressed in the sentence number 3, 박물관이 마음에 들지 않았습니다. The speaker didn't like the museum. So the answer is number 3. Next, what word repeatedly appears in this text? Yes, hanbok. Let's focus on what the hanbok has to do with the writer. 저는 한복을 한번 입어보고 싶었습니다. 싶었습니다. I wanted to try wearing a hanbok. 그래서, therefore, 이번 방학에 during this vacation, 한국에 가면, when I go to Korea, 한복을 입어볼 겁니다. I'm going to try a hanbok on while I'm there. 한복을 입고, wearing the hanbok, 사진도 찍을 겁니다. I'm going to take some photos. So, what's the main thought of the writer? Trying on a hanbok in Korea. Option number 1. 방학에 한국에 가고 싶습니다. We can't say it's wrong, but to state it exactly, the writer's hope is to wear a hanbok in Korea. Not really sure yet if it's the answer. Number 2. 한복을 자주 입으면 좋겠습니다. The writer didn't mention how frequently he or she wants to wear a hanbok, so it's obviously not the answer. Number 3. 여러 한복 사진을 찍고 싶습니다. Well, the speaker didn't mention how many photos of himself wearing a hanbok he wants to take, so again, it can't be the answer. Number 4. 한국에서 한복을 입어보려고 합니다. Here it is. The speaker's main thought was to wear a hanbok in Korea, so the correct answer is number 4. Alright, the final one. What's the most repeatedly appearing word here? 회사. So the writer is going to speak about his 회사, his company, I guess. Let's see. 저는 게임 회사에 다니고 있습니다. He works at a gaming company. 일도 재미있고, the work is fun. 또, in addition to that, 회사 사람들도 좋습니다. 회사 사람 literally means company people, and this term can be used to refer to the co-workers. So, I like my colleagues as well. 저는 이 회사에 오래 다니고 싶습니다. I want to work at this company for a long time. So, what's the main thought of the speaker? That he or she wants to continue working at the gaming company. Number 1. 저는 게임을 하는 것이 좋습니다. Well, in the written text, the writer said that what he likes is working at the gaming company, not that he likes gaming. So, it's wrong. Number 2. 저는 이 회사의 게임을 좋아합니다. Again, the speaker didn't mention whether or not he likes the game created by a company or not. Number 3. 저는 이 회사에서 계속 일하면 좋겠습니다. Yes, that's what the speaker wanted to tell us through the text, that he hopes he can continue to work there. So number 3 is the answer. Number 4. 저는 회사에서 같이 일하는 사람들이 좋습니다. I like the people I work with in the company. Well, the content itself is correct, but it's not the main thought the writer wants to convey through this text. It's just one of the reasons he wants to continue working there. Again, the correct answer is number 3. By solving the questions, you could see the difference between an accurate sentence and the actual main idea of the text, couldn't you? Be careful not to focus on whether the sentences in the multiple choices match the text or not. That will only confuse you more because there may be more than 2 correct sentences. That's what you needed to do in the third question type, which was to identify content details. But in this fourth question type, you need to focus on what the main idea of the passage is.
Yep, that's all for today. Today's question type was about figuring out the main idea of the written text. While reviewing the points we covered today, if you come across any questions, please feel free to let our team know. Hope you enjoyed today's lesson and see you next time. Bye!